Capitalism.
Communism.
Capitalism.
Communism.
Capitalism.
No. Communism.
Capitalism.
Communism.
Capitalism
Communism
can help
society
society
as a whole.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Hi everybody, this is Alex, and this is...
I'm Nick.
And
He's a capitalist.
he's a stupid communist. No, I'm just kidding.
Hence the water glasses. Money and
Power.
of course.
Power.
No?
I'm Alex, as you know. I'm a student from South High School, and I think capitalism is one of the best things that has happened to human history.
Do you have any proof?
Yes, I do.
Alright, we'll get more into that. I'm Nick Costas, and I am a radical leftist communist.
So,
Well, yeah, so I go to South in sophomore.
I'm a sophomore too. We're gonna graduate in 2012 when the world ends.
Supposedly.
It will, because communist is gonna kill it.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Whatever.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
get
so,
into this.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the economy of the United States based on your communist point of view? Yeah, point of view.
Well, I don't think it's fair to the working class, because prior to 1920s, the working class made little to no money at all, and their working conditions were shitty. Crappy.
They were. They were.
They were.
Today.
Today,
Don't worry about-
socialism has come into effect. I'll get to that later. But what I'm saying was, the big bosses didn't care about their workers at all.
The big bosses deserve what they paid for, because they
No,
need
they
the
don't.
risk.
They're killing other individuals, though. How is
How
that
are they
good?
killing individuals?
By giving them crappy working
Sure, they can
conditions.
be greedy. You're looking the only part that, see, you're looking at like Rockefeller. You're looking at like, what's his name, Carnegie, right?
I'm looking
Those
at also
guys.
the coal mining
Yeah.
industry. I'm looking at the
Rockefeller.
industries.
Yeah, Carnegie, all those guys.
Well, Rockefeller was
They
still...
were assholes, all right?
Yeah.
I could say that. But there's some people now. When you do something, there's the saying that says, if you do something bad, everybody notices. Everybody's going to notice. If you do something good, nobody is going to notice. Nobody except for you.
So you're saying they want to do the bad so that they get noticed.
No.
That's what you just said.
No. Is that it happens because you do bad. It happens. You just get noticed because you did something bad. Now, if it depends on the person. If the person is just stupid and wants to get attention, but whatever. But there can be good and there can be bad. You're looking at the bad side. There were also pretty good sides.
Give me
They
an
helped
example. Do you
on
have an example?
the economy.
Any examples, names? I want some company names on good.
The Duke Energy. They started
I'm talking
from,
about hard labor. Like, their
Yeah.
workers are hard laborers. They're doing the hard work
well, you're like,
for the better of the big man.
it's not for the better of the big man. The big man deserves it.
No, he doesn't. That's what you're saying. That's what I just said.
He
the big
deserves.
man, he doesn't
money.
deserve it.
How does he not
He's
deserve
not
it?
working on his product. He is sitting in a desk and telling other people what to do.
Yeah, but he worked 24/7.
You don't know that.
20 years ago,
You can't-
yeah, he did.
You can't just say he did it
Bill Gates.
without noticing.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates was a freaking nerd at school. He went to Harvard, sure, but he started from from zero, from scratch, all right? And then he became this Microsoft company. He deserves it because he worked to program the
But
system.
are his workers getting paid?
He did not have
Perfect.
workers by then, all right?
I'm
It was
saying
himself.
now, are his workers
They
getting
do.
paid?
Actually, they do.
Very well. Are they
Yes.
getting good?
They're getting good. Communism is boring because everybody's the same, like you said, whatever.
No, you're helping your fellow man out.
By being the same.
You're helping them out.
By
You're
being
getting
the same.
You're not
Equalizing.
You're not being the same.
Balance.
You are getting the same treatment.
Yeah,
you are getting
the
same everything.
You're getting the same house. You're getting the same car.
You
you're
are
getting
not
the
same. You have creativity. And
Then
communism
you
allows
don't want to be the
use
same.
that.
Then what if you got, let's say, this car and you are different and you want to edit it out, and you just like edit it and then you put all the things you want on it, and then this person is like, oh, I'm better than you, because there's always going to be some kind of battle. Like the paper said, the one we read about 10 minutes ago, is that it said that it's just communism. Communism sucks. God! I hate you.
You have no proof.
How it doesn't... Well, I have proof, first of all, because it doesn't exist.
And you have document?
It doesn't exist. Do you have documents that it exists?
It does exist.
Socialism or capitalism, whatever you want to call it, the perfect,
Communism.
whatever you want to call them, perfect societies. But...
Utopia.
Utopia. There's different kinds of utopia. You cannot say... Every single person has their different utopia. I can have my utopia with a lot of money, and
it's
I live...
your utopia, though.
Yeah.
Everybody's utopia would be a communist society. Okay,
Dude,
we're getting
you're
off
like
track.
hippie, man. You're like, what?
We're getting off track. Alright.
How am I getting off track?
Because we're talking about utopian
Alright,
societies and
Utopian societies. I'm talking about. I'm responding to your comments, so it's not getting off track.
What I believe is, without communism, capitalism would turn into a monarchy of the rich.
How?
Do you think that?
No.
Yes, because only the rich will survive. The poor cannot survive.
It's survival of the fittest. That's the basic point of life. Survives the fittest. Survives the one that can do things.
So you're saying
Can sacrifice.
people should die
Sacrifice their money, their life, their food, everything they can sacrifice to be better. The better would be the rich, the money.
So you're saying that people should be better than other people.
Yes.
I
To
don't
survive.
know.
Yes. It's like everything. Yes.
That is wrong.
How is
First
it
of all,
wrong?
that's morally wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
You're not thinking outside the box of
You mean myself?
your your capitalist egoism that destroys other people. It destroys
You
other
survive.
people.
You do the best shelter, you do the best whatever to survive. Everybody
you
wants to
need
survive.
that huge
The basic
house.
point of the basic
I can
point.
live in this basement, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
Me too. I wouldn't care. But
Okay, then why are you saying
then
the
I
bigger
would do
things you
things.
need?
I would do things to get better. Because every single man in the world, every single man in the world wants to be better. Or not better, but have a better life. Every single man has to have a better life.
Because you are
'Cause
indoctrinated
they wanna
from
be
birth
different.
that you can have a better life
Yeah,
than everybody else.
Yes.
That's how you were indoctrinated.
yeah. You can.
Do you think that there should be private ownership?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because, let's go back to the same thing. Life. Everybody, every tribe, everything, every animal owns their own space. Since the beginning of times, everything owned their own space. Or territory. For food. For just being better. Because that's how we became. It's just that communists are just like, I want to be different. That's why.
Okay, so
Then why do you
ownership of
think?
a home.
Then why do you think there shouldn't be any? What did you say? Any
Private property.
private property?
Well, I think that the abolition of private property, the destruction of private property, stops the real estate agent or the landlord from gaining power over the individual who is owning the house.
How
Because
about-
they are gaining power.
Say that again, but in the Dark Ages. Rephrase that in the Dark Ages, like if there wasn't real estate agents or whatever.
Well, then, did they even own houses?
No, they own spaces because they want to hunt. They want to survive. That's the point of life. Survive.
Yeah, but why would you kill another man? Because think of the primitive ages.